A Baltimore man charged with murder as an act of terrorism in New York. Police say James Jackson was intent on killing African-American men. And last week, Timothy Kaufman became a victim when Jackson stabbed the 66-year-old to death. The revelation drew outrage, and the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund sent a letter to the Attorney General demanding a public condemnation of hate crimes.
And in order to protect our communities, we think it's important that the Department of Justice take this as seriously as any other crime of domestic terrorism, that they fully investigate any connections that Mr. Jackson may have.
The Army vet lived here in Hamden. Within hours of his arrest, agents from New York were here in Baltimore, continuing with the investigation. Other investigations are also unfolding. Near Seattle, a suspect shot a man who was wearing a turban. The victim's family says it was a hate crime. Last month in Kansas, an Indian man was shot and killed. Witnesses say the suspect told him to get out of my country. And in Missouri, Vice President Mike Pence helped to clean up a Jewish cemetery after hundreds of headstones were vandalized. The VP said there's no place for hate, a message echoed by the White House earlier this week.
There is one issue that, despite policy, should unite us, and that is calling out hate, that is calling out divisiveness based on the color of one's skin, one's religion, one's gender. The president's been very clear on that, and he's called it out before.
After Jackson confessed he targeted African-American men, everyday Americans are expressing concern.
There's no place for that in this country, and the Attorney General should be responsible to tell the American public that this is wrong.